Welcome to Mediocre Gaming, and today we're playing Marvel's Avengers. Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Zarel. Let's get to it. Alright, so there is a new live event going on, and it is going until September 2nd. This is the Corrupted Vibranium event, and if you look at the map, you'll see several corrupted vibranium sectors. So it is exactly as old missions made new. Now, in addition to doing these threat sectors, you have different objectives or assignments, bounties, whatever you want to call them, that you want to complete. Now, looking at these objectives, you have several, in fact one for each character, and then of course you have the main one, which is the indestructible element. So as of right now, you've got about 10 days, and then so on and so forth until it finishes at that weekly reset September 2nd. So deal vibranium damage. So more than likely you'll want to be Black Panther for that. Complete corrupted vibranium threat sectors with at least one other player. So you'll want to do multiplayer 3 times during this event. Defeat enemies with heroic attacks in corrupted vibranium threat sectors. 200 of those. Collect corrupted vibranium shards from clusters located within these threat sectors. So you're going to be playing these threat sectors over and over again. Now, in addition, when you're looking at the rewards, you get a corrupted vibranium team nameplate, which should be interesting. It should be one of those animated nameplates like some of the other events. Hero set gear, exotic quality, hero power level 120 and above. And you get 2 of those. But if your hero is below 120, you're going to get the standard gear. So it is important, especially if you're going to be trying to get exotic gear for the Black Panther, that you be at least 120. Now, if you're wondering how to get from level 1, power 1, all the way up to 150, which is the current maximum, and start getting those maximum drops at 130 so that you can boost it up, look out for the next video after this one, which will detail that. So if you're using one of your other Avengers that you need an exotic piece for, and they're already over 120 power, then you can certainly do that right away and start working on those objectives. If not, if you're working on a Black Panther, which is under 120, get them up to at least 120, and I would say 128, so that the drops that you get are going to be 130, because you don't want to be right at 120 and then it drops at 122 or something like that, where it's not really going to help you out, because you'll still need to get more pieces and you'll eventually want that max drop rate of 130. All right, so let's get into it. So we're going to matchmake. We're going to look for at least one other player. It doesn't really matter as long as there's one other player. If you're playing with friends, it's going to be a no-brainer. You're going to be done with that. Those 3 corrupted vibranium multiplayer 1, 2, 3 lickety split. If you're matchmaking, it may take a couple minutes to match up with other people, or it might match right away. It depends on what time of day that you're playing. If you're playing during a normally slow part of the day, then it is going to be a little bit harder. Otherwise, it will be relatively quick and you'll be able to match up relatively quickly. Now, you'll notice going through that there are a wide variety of power levels for other players that are playing, depending on where they at. In the War for Wakanda mission segment, or if they have already completed it and they're just moving on and trying to get that max power like this guy at the bottom. Now, one thing to note, most, if not all, missions are based on the lowest power Avenger that you have with you. So if you're playing multiplayer and someone is lower than you, great for you, because that means the mission's going to be easier, at least for you.
Agents have been waylaid by AIM forces. Commander Hill has asked for the Avengers' help. I'm attempting to locate the SHIELD agents and will update your HUD shortly.
Now remember your objectives when you're going through these missions.
Be careful.
Heroic, enemy takedowns, so those abilities, and then of course collecting the shards, doing it with other people.
An elite AIM team is close by and on alert.
Make sure to keep that in mind when you're playing. Where's this guy going? If he goes straight for the main event, which it looks like this guy's doing.
The clusters ahead are interconnected.
Actually, he's not. He's going around. Let's see.
You'll have to destroy them all, or they'll regrow.
Ah, here we go.
When in this state.
The clusters absorb kinetic energy and use it as a kind of temporary shield. When in this state, they cannot be destroyed.
Okay.
This team will not be easy to neutralize.
Now don't forget to pick up any and all strong boxes that you're coming across.
There is an elite AIM unit near you. Defeat them, and you may gain something useful.
Let's see if we can get some heroic kills here.
A cluster has regrown. You must destroy them all, or they will keep coming back.
Now it might be a fair fight.
Oh, come on, dude. Get off.
This is over, my friend.
Get on the cider. These guys are obviously old hat at this already, even though it's already been only 4 days.
We are terror itself.
Know exactly where to go.
Hurry to intercept the team.
To get those
Every member
corrupted
of the elite team must
Vibranium.
be defeated.
Fools!
And they are going full tilt.
There is a chest with special resources close to your location.
Now I understand why some people want to do it either with their buddies or solo because of, well, the issues that people can have where people are running ahead and whatnot.
This should be interesting.
Oh, I don't have the...
One of their agents is down.
You owe the king of Wakanda a debt. Wakanda is in your debt.
Really?
This is not getting us anywhere.
Take these guys down.
I am having trouble gaining ground.
There we go. I think...
Excellent. Another agent down.
Yeah, there's a couple more. Pretty sure they hit all the corrupted Vibranium.
Another enemy defeated.
There is... in this sector, or this section of the mission...
The team are no longer a threat.
Oop,
There
and
is
they've
a
already
chest with
gotten...
gear close by.
Yeah, there's all these guys here. Two, one. Woo! Just in time. If you're still trying to level up, it's important to get those strong boxes. If you're already at 150, probably doesn't really matter. 30 seconds and I got that back.
If you can gain control of AIM's network
16.
temporarily, I
Yeah,
can
there we
infiltrate
go.
their security system. Look for a chest with gear nearby. Head for the terminal so I can get you inside the lab.
Okay, there's that.
Look for a chest containing special resources nearby.
There we go. Gold chest, always a good idea. Ooh, someone's already ready to go.
AIM's network is equipped with a multi-point authentication system. I need access to multiple terminals. The more the better. AIM will attempt to initiate a shutdown protocol if they gain access to the terminal. You cannot let them.
Father, guide me.
Beginning infiltration. The shutdown protocol is progressing. I'm inside AIM's security system. AIM is trying to remove me from their systems. That helps, thank you.
Alright, there's a guy right there, he's going for C.
I'm
He's
inside
got him.
AIM's security system. AIM has
essentially done
initiated
here.
their shutdown protocol.
Looking around to see
I've
if there's
breached
another
AIM
one.
security
Oh,
network.
you got it.
We will defeat them all.
Unfortunately, Black Panther has probably the worst jump of any hero in the game.
They will regret challenging the Panther.
So the areas that
Let's
even
take 'em
Captain
out.
America can get into with a little practice, it's going to take Black Panther a little bit more. So developers may
A
need
number
to
of
tweak
kidnapped
his
SHIELD
jump a
agents
little
are
bit.
fighting AIM forces. Help them. There are the agents. Help them defeat AIM.
We will not be. That is why I am the Black Panther.
How many guys we can get taken out? While this heroic is active. How much time we got left? 5 seconds. And it's over. Oh. And he's gone.
The agents are safe.
And there we
Sending
go.
them pickup coordinates so they may evacuate.
So need 2 more multiplayer. I'm going to take a look at the loot once we get back to the Quinjet.
I've sent Commander Hill a rendezvous location to extract the SHIELD agents. Well done.
Alright, so 116, 127, very nice. 118, 125. And we'll go through here and we'll just... because anything less than 130 is not great. 126, 124, 130, very nice. First Black Panther 130 piece. Oh, and here's another one. Back to back. Alright, so we'll go through here and we'll... Oops. I forget you can't go from one section to the next and keep that marked. Alright, so then we'll go ahead and mark these. You're not going to keep anything less than 130. And you're probably not going to keep anything even at 130 that's blue or purple. Originally, the purples had a very large overlap. You could get purples that were as good or better than golds, and legendaries were supposed to be high-end, high-end normal drops, with the exotic being the best potential. Power attacks inflict vibranium damage. Heavy combos inflict vibranium. All actions that generate intrinsic energy will generate 10% more. Now, once you get a 130 piece, or you boost a piece over 130, you will need to use upgrade modules, and you'll see in the resource requirement, and those are highly sought after, and you can only hold a total of 999 upgrade modules. Regular resources you can hold up to 10,000 minus 1. Uru, I believe, is the same. DNA keys, you can only have 99. Poly, you can only have 999. And then fragments, you can have the most of any of them. But once you get up to 130, even if it's a 125 piece, you boost it up to 130. Once you boost it up to 130, the next boost will cost upgrade modules. So keep that in mind. So we're going to go ahead, since this is our first piece, even though the stat drop on this is relatively low, we're going to go ahead and boost it up. Mainly because I have resources to spare. If you do not, then, maybe not. Kinetic daggers deal vibranium. Devastating daggers deal vibranium. And chance defeating enemies in their weak point grant a damage buff. So anything under 130, we're going to go ahead and boost up to unlock the perks. If you want, you can boost it up as high as you want. Just realize that it is going to cost you once you get to that 130 or above marker. I'm going to go ahead and boost these up to 130. That way I know I'm just waiting for a 130 piece in these slots. 129, 130, graviton, cryo, increase from, yeah. So that was 126, 129 to 130 is 2 Uru. And then if you want to boost it up anymore, it's going to require those upgrade modules. So I didn't unlock these mainly because it's going to cost. Even though it is a 130 normal drop, I'm not going to boost it up because I'm going to look for something with a better stat roll and better tier. All right, so let's take a look at our objectives. All right, so complete with at least one other player. Defeat enemies with heroic attacks. 32, which is less than ideal, but not bad. Collect corrupted vibranium shards. 18. Also not awesome, but I kind of expected that to be the case. There we go. Yeah, once you get to around level 29, somewhere in the 25 to 30, levels feel like they come a lot slower. At one point you kind of feel like, oh, you're getting levels all the time, and then not so much. So much like the Tachyon Rift missions, where you had kind of the old, so to speak, missions, but just repurposed for Tachyon Rifts. This is the same thing. Corrupted Vibranium, and we're back. And we're back is one of the OG missions from vanilla Marvel Avengers. Just now it's got those corrupted vibranium shards in different areas. So you either look for them and find them. You know, if you go to the areas that normally have side objectives, those are going to be the areas that have them. Now, it seems to me that once you get your 3 multiplayer, there's a decent percentage of the player base that is saying, okay, that's enough. I don't want to do any more multiplayer. I just want to do my thing. I don't want to do other people's thing. Specialty gear, and it's all Vibranium, so nothing wrong with that. Let's see. I feel like there was... Yeah, I got that. Part of this one, I think. Complete war zones in Wakanda. Defeat enemies with Bass Chosen. King's Mercy. Light or heavy combo enders while percussive blast is active. That one's slightly more difficult. Kinetic daggers or Panther Scratch, which are both. You have to be on the side of a building or wall where you're kind of hanging there, and then you hit square, either a light attack or heavy attack, and it'll do one of those two. Yeah, I guess we're going to start. Better to have one person than nobody.
Into urban areas to search for Inhumans. Some have been sent to Jersey City. It's imperative that you stop them.
All right. So they're bringing their Hulk, and I'm bringing my Hawkeye. Sometimes it's good to have other players, because if they're off doing other things, you could work on your own assignments or objectives without interference. And other times it's a little more difficult because maybe they're just wanting to get to the end of the mission and get those rewards, and you're wanting to work on assignments or your challenge card.
I will scan the
here we
area
go.
for AIM signatures and
Oh,
update
this
your
one,
HUD.
okay.
Be on your guard. There are Inhumans caught in a standoff up ahead. Backup has arrived. Protect those Inhumans.
Let's see how many of these I can take out.
They challenged the Black Panther and his allies.
A few.
Do not rise.
Look for a chest with gear nearby.
Now, unlike some of the other Avengers, Black Panther you almost prefer to have some of the intrinsic pieces instead of having, you know, regen pack or heroic orbs drop. There we go. Nice. Alright, let's see. How are we doing? Just one guy over here?
They're safe.
There we go. Let's grab this.
A team of watchdogs is in the vicinity. I've sent their location to your HUD. The clusters ahead are interconnected molecules of a volatile metal I cannot identify. You'll have to destroy them all or they'll regrow.
This is all they have for that Black Panther.
There we go. Huh. Oh, there we go.
Clusters have been destroyed. I will use this data to attempt to identify their component molecules.
Time for a fight!
I've detected another pocket of corrupted vibranium. There is a chest with gear close by.
Nope.
This is all they send against the Black Panther. Vibranium! That was not bad.
This vein of corrupted vibranium has been destroyed. Head for the location I sent you.
Might as well fight you all at once!
Yeah. Yeah.
The bounty hunters are looking for Inhumans. Best be quick. There is a special enemy unit close to your location. They may drop something useful if defeated. Neutralize the Watchdogs unit. Fire! Fire!
There we go. There we go. Let's take him down.
Another Watchdog has been neutralized. They have lost another agent.
There we go.
Another bounty hunter is down. The Watchdogs team
So
has been
close.
defeated.
And
Excellently
yet
done.
so far.
I've located captive Inhumans. They're being kept in portable cells. You'll have to break them out. Firing.
Yeah, try that again when I'm standing up.
I do not sense any more of them.
Those Inhumans need you. Hurry.
Hey, I made it. Yeah, that was the one side mission. It looked like a side mission.
We will not.
Get to those cells. There they are. You'll need to destroy the locking mechanisms to open the cells.
And so you die in dishonor.
Bye for now.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that counts.
What we have done well.
This one is open. That did it. Theo, work your magic. The cell is open. The cells are all open. Nice work.
Appreciate the help, Avenger.
And there you have it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check us out on social media, and thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And we'll see you next time.